Hello, and welcome to the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show, the number one health and fitness podcast for those of you in the club. That's right, the 40 and Over Club. My name is Coach Dave, and I'm going to be your host and coach today. And I'm super excited to bring you this episode. And if you followed any of the other previous podcast shows, I've done a number of different things. I've had some guests on, and then I've obviously presented on some different topics. Today I want to bring you a challenge. Obviously, my whole thing is the Fit Over 40 Challenge, right? So today I'm going to offer you an actual challenge that you can do. And it's going to be over the course of 6 days. And the title or the name of the challenge is 6 Days to a Stronger Core. And you may be asking, well, why this challenge? And let me just tell you that throughout my 20 plus years of working in the health and fitness industry and working with clients, I've noticed that one of the biggest issues, and not necessarily from a vanity standpoint, is that people have weak cores. Okay, I have a blog post on the blog fitover40challenge.com talking about the 3 core myths. And a lot of times when I mention, or whenever somebody mentions the word core, we always just think it's just the stomach or the abdominal muscles. But the core really is much more than that. And it's all about, the pelvic floor muscles, obviously the rectus abdominis, all those different muscles that incorporate that the torso region, in the body, as well as just the lower part of the femur and the hip and all that stuff. So if you're interested in reading that, you can at the blog. But what I've found is like I said, is that people have weak cores, and it tends to be a big issue because they have low back pain, which prevents them from doing any sort of exercise. So it's kind of one of those things where it, transpire. It's a, gosh, I'm losing my mind here. A domino effect. One thing causes the other. So meaning that you have low back pain, it causes you not to work out with the sun, it causes you to be more unfit. So I really always focus in on any sort of client is develop and strengthen that core, because having that strong core is going to allow you to do a lot of things, whether it be just sitting for periods of time without your back bothering you, or actually lifting heavy or performing strenuous exercises in a workout. So that's why I came up with this core challenge, and I really think that you're going to like it, and I think that it's going to be something that's going to be beneficial for you. So this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about what the challenge will be all about, and then I'll give you day one. So essentially, the core challenge is going to be broken up into 2 pieces. Each day, you're going to get a new assignment, or 2 assignments, really. It's going to involve a nutrition assignment and an actual core exercise assignment. So it'll be broken down that way. And again, if you want this in written form, and also to get a sample video in terms of what exercises to do, I'm going to give you the web address that you can go to, and you can download that. And then that way you can even get it through your email as well, instead of having to come back and listen to the podcast. But for those of you that are listening, you can get it audio here, and I'll give it to you as best as I can through audio. But that's basically how the challenge will work. So it'll be through the next 6 days, all right? And this is a good starting point to help you build a stronger core, help you to get a little bit leaner in the core. Everybody always talks about wanting to have that 6-pack abs. So nutrition is a big part of it, because you can do abdominal exercises until you're blue in the face, and you'd have strong abdominal muscles, but that doesn't mean you're going to have that 6-pack abs that maybe you're looking for. So nutrition is a huge part of it. Again, I talk about that in the 3 myths about having a strong core and a lean core. But so that's kind of the basis of it. And so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and start day 1. I'm going to talk to you about day 1 of the Stronger Core Challenge, and then give you the assignments. And then from there, you'll be ready to go. You can turn off the podcast and get right at it. So here's day one, and I hope you're excited to get started with this. Today, your job is going to be to complete these strong core assignments. Again, if you can do it right after this, do it. If you have to wait till later, then do it then. But get it done today, okay? Today's day one, okay? And so we're going to cover the nutrition assignment, and then we'll dive into the core assignment as well, like I mentioned, okay? Now, here's the thing. I know that you guys are always feeling rushed. So my tip here, again, is to start this first thing in the morning, okay? First thing you wake up before all the craziness starts, all right? So does that mean you have to wake up maybe 20 to 30 minutes earlier? Yes, but that's all you need, okay? It's not going to take a lot of your time. So if you want to start tomorrow, wake up early, get this thing done 20 to 30 minutes before you get on Facebook, before you do anything else. Do this core assignment, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first part is the nutrition assignment, okay? Now, I know you've heard about drinking plenty of water, but what I want you to do is I want you to drink 2 glasses of lemon water, okay? Getting that water in each day is going to do wonders for you. I know you've heard this, but it's so hard to get across to people that water consists so much of your body that you need that water, okay? And I know you know that. So make it the first thing you do in the morning. Get up and drink 2 cold glasses of lemon water, all right? Now, what you may not know, though, is that drinking that water in the morning and then adding that lemon to it is actually going to be more fat burning or metabolizing than anything that you can think of, because a lot of times everybody's like, well, I want to just get my coffee and I got to get that energy high. Water is going to help you speed up that metabolism a lot more, okay? So I want you to add lemon to it as well, because the acidic actually helps alkalize your body's pH, all right? And if you're not sure why this is important, keep this in mind. Cancers, infections, and diseases thrive in acidic environments. All right, so when we eat unhealthy foods and we're under stress, our body's pH level becomes more acidic, makes us more susceptible to being sick and feeling crummy. All right, so keeping a slightly alkaline pH level, opposite of acidic, is the secret of great health, energy, and longevity. Now, the assignment today is to get those 2 glasses. Again, I'm recommending you do it first thing in the morning, all right? But if not, get it throughout the day. And just because I say 2 doesn't mean you have to stop there, all right? Okay, so that is going to be the first part of the nutrition side, okay? Now, the next part is the core exercise assignment, so part 2. And the question I want you to ask yourself, and because I want you to ask this question because it's the reason why we're doing this, is, do you sit in a chair several hours each day? If you answer yes to this, then here's the research that's going to alarm you, okay? Prolonged sitting is one of the most dangerous culprits to your health, and it also increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, and all sorts of preventable diseases. So I know that most people today have jobs where they're sitting in front of the computer. It's part of the reason why we're having people who have more back pain, okay? It's part of the reason why we're having more obesity. So, again, one of the signs that you sit too long is that you have chronic back pain, or you have tightness in the muscles along your back, along the back of your legs. So, before you can develop solid core and abs, your body needs to be flexible in unhindered movement, okay, by unhindered movement. So, today's core exercise is going to be one that's going to get the blood flowing, and it's done in yoga. You may have seen this before, and you may have done this before, okay? It's going to be holding the downward dog yoga stretch, okay? And here's what you're going to do. You're going to hold it for 1 minute. Then I want you to rest a minute, and I want you to do this 3 times, okay? So again, you're going to hold the downward dog yoga position for 1 minute. You're going to do it 3 times, and in between, you rest a minute, okay? Now, I want you to give this a try, and I want you to let me know how you feel after this. So for those of you that are already in the All About Health and Fitness free Facebook group, I want you to go ahead and post what your feeling is after you do this. Okay? Again, it's all about getting that unhindered movement, getting the body flowing so that eventually we start working on strengthening the core muscles. Okay? So if you need video, clearly you can Google it on YouTube. If you want this just sent to you so you can, have the transcripts and everything that ultimately I just talked about, as well as with the video that takes you right to seeing what the downward dog pose is, then all you have to do is just go to fitover40challenge.com/core, and you can get actually all 6 days. It'll be sent to you via email, but you can get it there. Or again, Google it, and then tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and have podcast or Stronger Core Day Challenge 2 on the podcast, so you can just listen to that and then go ahead and implement it. So just to recap, here's what we've got. We've got a 6-day core challenge to get your core, I'm having issues today, sorry, to get your core stronger, to get you leaner, okay? So there's a nutrition component in there as well. And then each day you're going to have assignments, and I want you to do those assignments. Now, I also want you to get some accountability. If you have somebody that you can do this with, great. If not, again, go to www.allabouthealthandfitness.com and join the free Facebook group, and I will be your accountability partner, or somebody in the group will be your accountability partner, because that's what we're there for. All right? And then do your assignments and give me some feedback. You can also email me at dave@davemcgarry.com, and just in the core subject line, put core. Again, having issues with everything. It's the first week back to school, and just everything's going crazy, so trying to figure it all out. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm sorry. So that's your assignment. That's Core Challenge Day 1. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm here for you. I want to help you. I want to help you get that stronger core. So be on the lookout for Day 2, either through your email box if you go ahead and sign up for that, or on the podcast. So I'm committed to your success, and I look forward to hearing about your success. So with that, I'm going to sign off. This is Coach Dave.